Good afternoon, class. So at this point, we are busy with trigonometry, sine, cos, and area rule. You guys had homework as per usual. Exercise 10.6. Okay, you have to do the even numbers. Huh?
Yes.
Right. 10.6. Any issues with number 2? Number 4? Yes. Okay, 10.6. Exercise 10.6, number 4. So we are told to determine the area of house, H-O-U-S-E. So in other words, I need to break this up into basic shapes. Not so. So I will draw that line, or construct the line E-O. With that, I have the area of this thing would be a rectangle measuring 8 by 5 and a triangle. The area of a triangle, which looks 6, 6 and H there, which is unknown. We know this is what? There's one of two ways that I could have done this. I could have constructed this line here, perpendicular. Since it's an equilateral triangle, I know this would have been 4. Then I could have applied Pythagoras and gotten hx. And then gone a half a base, which is 8, times height, which is the length I would have calculated. You see that? But I know they don't want you to use this. I know they want you to use the area. So I'm going to go. It's going to be a bit longer, but I'm sure that's what they wanted you to do. Okay, and your exposure on that as well. So, if you look at what is given here, you can see for that area, for the area of the triangle HEO, the area of this triangle, I need to know what at least one angle. Not so, which is angle H. How are you going to calculate H if you've got 3 sides? Cos rule, not so. In the pursuit of calculating angle H, I'm going to say that EO squared is equal to HE squared plus HO squared minus 2HE times HO times cos of angle H. Not so? So it's going to be H squared equals 6 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 by 6 times 6 cos of angle H. So angle H, cos of angle H is equal to, taking that on that side, so it's going to be 6 squared plus 6 squared minus 8 squared all over 2 times 6 times 6. Okay? So we go 6 squared plus 6 squared minus 8 squared over 2 times 6 times 6. 1 over 9. Is this angle obtuse or acute? Huh? It's an acute angle. How do we know it's not obtuse? Because that ratio is not negative. Okay. So our cos of that? Nope. (83, 62). Okay. Now, do I have enough information to calculate it? Yes. So area is simply coming from here. 9 times width is 8 times 5. Write the formula in. Plus of AB sine C. Not so. In this case, it's going to be 2 lengths which is HE times HO sine of angle H, which is 8 times 5 or half times 6 times 6 sine of angle 83, 62. Times 5 plus a half, and 6 times 6 sine 57,89. How many decimals did I say? So 57,9 centimeters. 4, 5, 6 more, 7 more or something. Okay? Here we know. Any problems with number 6? Problem with number 6, people? Huh? You don't have a problem. Don't be shy to say it if you have a problem. Do you have a problem? For the textbook. Which page are we on? Huh? So today we're looking at heights and distances. We dealt with the angle of elevation and depression in grade 10, when we did trig there. You guys know what you're writing on, huh? Yeah. Oh yes, with regards to that bursary and the project, it will be held in this classroom as well. Okay? You come to my room, I will set up here and what you know. Okay? You write this example 1 on page. $357. Right, here we go. So we are told that the height and distance in 2 dimensions. For grade 11, we speak mainly about 2-dimensional problems. Grade 12, you will get 3-dimensional problems. It's just as easy as this here. Okay. So angle of elevation and depression. So we are told when you look up from a horizontal, as you can see here, you're looking up from a horizontal, the angle through which your eye rotates, namely theta alpha, is called the angle of elevation, the angle that goes up. No? From horizontal up is elevation. And some of you must, as anxiety problems and suffer of depression, must, no? Some of you. What happens to your feelings? Goes down. Everybody look at that, look at that. You know, it goes with depression. Okay? So again, from horizontal looking down, this is your angle of depression. Okay, you see now I can never become a social worker? No, my jokes of you, what's wrong with your angles? So rather, stick to the maths, no? Right. So you look down from the horizontal, the angle through which your eyes rotates. Beta is called the angle of depression. Okay. So let's look at the first example, and the settings on the next page, correct? 357. Okay. You see why you are getting depressed? You think it's difficult, but it's not. You'll see now how easy it is. Okay. So we are told from the top of the lighthouse. Okay, you know the manachi sit on top, the guy sits on top. The manachi. The guy sits on top. I don't know what you call him. The lighthouse master. Sorry. The very, very exact.
They're not the same numbers, but I actually think it's the same numbers.
Give her a round of applause. So let's give her a chance to explain.
No, sir. Go for it. You explain it.
You did it already. Huh?
Jaden.
Kawanika man.
No.
Alika. Right. You see, opportunities to shine. You want to shine?
No, I don't want to shine. I'll shine from you.
Okay. People. Okay, relax. From the top of the lighthouse, the angle of depression to two boats at sea are 35 degrees and 42 degrees. The one is 35, of course, this one is 35, and the bigger angle, of course, is 42 degrees, as is marked respectively, which means to say, in that order. If the boats are 8 meters apart, calculate the height of the lighthouse. In other words, calculating this here. That's up from the top there to there. Let's call this H for now. You all agree that's going to be perpendicular. That's all. I know some of you are asking, and I have asked this question for myself also many times. They can say these boats are 8 meters apart. They can measure the angle of depression of the two ends, but they're asking us to calculate the height. To calculate the height for them is actually should be the easiest, not so? If they can then tell us that angle there, and they can tell us this distance, they should have been able to work out their own height, not so? Okay, but that is just how it is. They want us to work out that. So let's go. So how do you think we're going to calculate this height? What you all should see is something looking like this now. Triangle, yes. You've got an angle there. This angle is 35, and that is of course 42. Then what's the size of this angle? 7, no? That is 8. This is 42. This is 35. Okay, how do we get that? Wait. Okay, first. So alternate, yes, nice. Can you see here? Remember that those from where the angle is going down is being the angle of depression will always, that line from going down to will always be parallel to the horizontal. Yes. Huh? Yeah, of course there's no 7. What is 42 minus 35?
Oh.
You almost thought you got it. But but that's how they got. That's how I got sick. Nice. So the angle there is going to be 35 degrees, and the angle there, of course, is 42 degrees. Can you see that? I'm not going to try and draw the boat. But let's call that A and B. They want you to call a calculator, and that, of course, is 90. Will you all agree with that? You all understand? Okay. So it's going to just be easier to draw a. Sorry. Oh, it's 8. Ah.
Yeah.
It is not 5. My mistake there. Yeah, you see, I don't get upset when you guys make mistakes in your exam. No? Huh? I do? Say again? Yeah, because I win. But I don't get upset. So if I show my friends how much you guys get for your maths papers, and then yes, you're right, I don't have friends. Okay, here we go. Right, yeah, listen, girls on that side. Don't talk about friends now. So that is basically what you should be seeing. Not so. Right. So once we take all the boats out and all the water and the lighthouse, then we can think a bit straight now. Not so. Right, so there they also have indicated an L, a T, and A where the first boat was closest to the lighthouse, and B where the second boat was, and it's 8 meters apart. Alright. So first question is the question was to determine LT, or the height of the lighthouse. So how do you think we're going to calculate LT? Anika did it already. So Ranika must not give the answer. Sorry? Suggestion, right? Go for it. Okay, it's fine. Don't not tell me the whole list. Just give her a chance, Lizzie.
The first thing that for me that I found out was to calculate angle LAB using
LAB.
Yeah.
Yes. And then? And if you got LAB, then what? ALB, yes.
And then you can use that to find the type of
Yes.
for TLA.
TLA. TLA.
She said because you already had
Okay, I'll tell you. Listen. Our aim is to calculate the length of LT. LT forms in two triangles. Not so. It's in triangle LTA as well as triangle LTB. Not so. So, looking at that, working with triangle LTB is going to be more complex. Okay? Because I'm shorting the length of TA as well. However, for triangle LTA, if I calculate the length of LA, then the job is done. Why? Because if I have LA length, then I can go with opposite and hypotenuse. Not so. And which trigonometric function has this opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. Can you see that quickly? So in other words, I'm going to calculate LA first. Okay. Yes, Kelsey? Your hand was up to 10. No. Okay. So how are we going to calculate LA? You got that angle there? And we can work. That is going to be your opposite side. That's what I want. Not so?
Yes.
Then I got 8 here, so what do I need? I need this angle there. Not so? Well, that angle there is what? 7. I already indicated 7 there. So I first say that LB is equal to 7 degrees. What gets a 42 minus 35? Okay? Now what? Which rule we're going to use? Sine rule. So sine of 35 degrees over LA is equal to sine of 7 over 8. Not so? So make LA the subject of the formula. Isa ka niya mda. Gusto? Mda. MDA is in this class. Why you say what's the same mda?
No, that is what
Did I say it wrong? It's A.
Oh.
Isa ka niya.
Tanya.
Not Lisa Kanye. They didn't say Lisa Kanye.
You said it right.
Oh, I see that. Right, so what do I do? What do I do? Cross multiply. So what do we have? 8 sine equals LA sine 7. You divide both sides by sine 7. Not so. So LA. Okay, let me also use my calculator, yes? It's fine. Otherwise, my mommy pays so much money for the calculator that I don't use, no? 37,65. You all agree with that?
Yes.
Meters. Answer? So how do I calculate LT? Sine rule. So use the sine rule quickly. Not the sine rule, but sine. Why sine? It's a right angle triangle. Yeah. So do your thing. So we got sine. So yeah, well, what I normally do is I say which triangle I'm working. In triangle LAB. Sorry? So that's 7 degrees.
That's it in time of LAB.
Oh, that's no, you don't. I'm just being nice. So in triangle LTA, what do I say? You said sine of 42 equals LT over 37 comma, not degrees, it's meters. So what do I do now? So LT is equal to 37,65 sine of 42 degrees. $25, 19. How many decimals? They didn't specify. 1, so it's 2. Alright? Will you guys understand? Okay, we'll do another one. Yay! Guys, get excited if there's more sums to come, isn't it? You like examples? You don't like working on your own? Whose fault is that? No. Jesus. Sample 2 on this page. Walaikum salam. 357. 8. Alright, here we go. So we are told that two observers at A and B respectively are working men fixing power line at C. Okay, so you got A and B watching workmen fixing power line at C. Okay, the angle of elevation from A to C, the angle of elevation from A to C, that angle there is 37 degrees, and the angle of elevation from B to C is 27 degrees. If the observers are standing 15 meters apart, calculate the height of pole CD. Put it to 1 decimal place. Alright, so what can be calculated here? Remember they want you to work out CD. Yeah? Sorry? So to calculate CD, I either need AD, or AC. Or I need CB. No? What is 15? They're standing 15 meters apart. That's so. So AB is 15 meters. So this net here is 15. So what do you think can be calculated here with this information? I can calculate AC or CA. Not so. So I'm working that big triangle. So in triangle, CAB, you don't have to do this. Now just throwing it here. So we got A, B, 15, 34, 27, and C. So what do I need first in order to calculate the sine rule? I need to know angle C. Not so? So that I can have a known ratio. So you work out angle C quickly for me? Okay, so angle C is 180 minus 34 minus 27, which is? Sorry? 119. Okay? So now I can say sine of 119 over 15 equals sine of 27 over AC equals sine of 34 over BC or CB. Not so? You will agree with that? So what are you going to calculate? What can be calculated now? AC. So calculate AC quickly. Alright, so what do we do? Cross multiply. So that will be AC sine 19 equals 15 sine 27. Divide by sine 119 both sides. So AC works out to be? Sorry? 71 comma? 718.
7,8.
Jesus. 7,8 meters. Not so? Right, so that's 7. So? AC. Do I need to calculate CB? No. Right, because at this point we have enough information. We have enough information to calculate CB, CD. Can you see that, people? So we say in triangle CAB. Again, you don't have to say this. D is? So it's A is 34. It's 90. DC is 7.8. Okay, so which trigonometric function is opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. So you sine? There we go, sine 34 equals CD over 7.8. Cross multiply, so CD 7.8, sine 34. So 7.8 sine 34 degrees gives us 4,36. So it's 4,4 meters. Any confusion there? No? Yes?
Should we round up to one decimal place rather than
Did the textbook say you must round up to one decimal place? You see, if the question say here, it says correct to one decimal place. So yes, it's rounded off. If you go with two decimal places, of course you're going to lose a mark. Okay? So the instruction is for one decimal place. Okay, the next section is bearing. It's part of this, the what's the name, but it's not examined really. So we're going to leave that, okay? So what I want to give you now is, we have, yes? You do nothing, you're going to ask me something mathematical. Right, you see exercise 10.1 is homework. We're going to do 10.1 number 1 now quickly. Okay? Means you must know what I mean. Yeah, I'm not feeling well. Huh? Yeah. But I shouldn't be blaming that, no? Sorry? I must get the stuff right all the time. How can you say no? Imagine you're the... Sorry? Oh, you like to correct me? Okay, nice. I like to be corrected. It reminds me that I don't know everything. What? What do you say, Aaron? Aaron, how far you came with the micronation? Oh my word, okay. You guys are not even. Why are you not working? Yes, now you must start. You're in it together, you say. Right. Hier gaat ons, as hy. People, don't waste your time. This one page 362. So we are told that in triangle CAD, CAD, the angle of elevation of D from A is 27 degrees. B is a point on AC. The angle of elevation of D from B is 63 degrees. The distance between AB is 85 degrees. First question, determine the length or determine the size. Another word for size? Magnitude. Determine the magnitude of the size of angle D. Big D or D1? My mistake. D1. I couldn't see it was small. Okay. Okay. Relax, people. Yeah. Why? Listen. It's the last period of the day. Relax. I can feel it myself. So relax. Right. D1. How you get to this? How? You calculated, yes? ABD.
Yes.
ABD, yes?
On a straight line.
On a straight line, yes?
Yes. Oh, on.
Yes.
Then I got 117. And then I calculated D1.
Sum of triangles.
Yes.
Yes. Now, whenever you got angles in a straight line followed by sum of triangles, then you must always use exterior angle is equal to the interior opposite, sum of the interior opposite angles. What? You see here?
Apologies for the
That angle is
interruption.
equal to that angle.
A special announcement to all hockey players. If you can please meet in the foyer.
Yeah, I thought it
now.
was going to be like something.
All hockey players to meet in the foyer immediately.
Huh? Thank you, Jimmy. Yo. Yeah, don't you fall for me. Alright. You see, that's when you want to take your own time to get it there. Alright, listen, settle down. Okay, people, do you see exterior angles to the sum of the interior opposite? You all see that, right? But you can also do what that girl is doing, no problem. So for A, it's going to be 63 degrees equal to 27 plus D1. Exterior angle of triangle, dot dot dot, and it's triangle DAB. Do you have to give a reason? No. Okay. D1 is equal to 63 minus 27. Sorry, 36. That is 36 degrees. Okay. You all agree with that? B, the length of BD. Now you're going to calculate the length of BD. BD. Sine rule. You all agree with that? In which triangle? in triangle DAB. I'm working in this triangle now. Can you see that? So, what are you going to say? You're going to say sine of? Sine of? 36 over? 85 is equal to? Sine of? 27 over? dB. Is that enough information to calculate dB? No, so calculate dB. You don't have to write the third ratio, okay? So what do we get? BD is going to give you? So you get 85 sine 27 over sine 36. So BD works out to be, what did you say? 65,65 meters. Okay. And C, they ask you that in the DC. So it's just in here. So there's your triangle. Can you see that? So it's in triangle DBC. Remembering this is 6,65. So which trigonometric function uses opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. So it's going to be sine of 63 degrees equals DC over 6,65. That's how. Naturally, that's over 1 across multiply. So DC is going to be 6,65 sine of 63 degrees. Give it a length of 6.65 sine 63. Yes. Is this wrong? What is it? 65.65. Okay? Sorry about that. 65.65 is 58,49. So it's 58,5. Right, you guys understand? For homework, listen, just sit down please, if you don't mind. For homework, I would like you guys to do the rest of this exercise for tomorrow, okay? You will enjoy this every day. Good morning, good afternoon class. For Wednesday. For Wednesday, I want you guys to do this revision exercise for Andy. For Wednesday, after class. Right, good afternoon class. You may leave. Enjoy this every day. Bye. Girls, just close your windows on that side, please. Bye. You okay now? Bye. Rosana, who's your register teacher? Your register teacher?
Me, Konsana or Kulai.
Kulai.
Oh, Miss Livingston.
Livingston, the art teacher.
Yes.
Now they scare when you go late to class.
They do.
Then you're gonna tell her now you were by me all the time.
What do you have?
Don't nonsense, I let you go long time.